PingSunday has the special permission of Coach Chen Kangning. Please don't upload the video without the permission of Coach Chen and PingSunday.
Okay. Very good footwork. Look, what situation will the young players encounter? They will blindly use shuffle steps. Why I don't recommend shuffle steps. I used the analogy before. I said, take a stick, take a sword or the dagger of Zhang Jike. The cold weapon you are using. How powerful is it? It's not absolute. Why is it not absolute? Depending on the distance between individuals. From a distance, the stick is definitely more powerful. But when I stand at the closest distance, the dagger is definitely the most powerful. You can say I am at an extremely far distance. I am going to start throwing darts. Okay, let's not talk about this. So, about the backhand area. During many enlightenment training sessions, practice backhand footwork and shots. I think this is like a waste. Because your basic stance. Your basic stance, isn't it in the middle of the sideline and center line? Your basic stance is not here. We should really go for a backhand in this area. What really matters more in pulling, it's in this close position. Just within the shortest distance. Do you need to use Zhang Jike? Zhang Jike is just a single step, right? The smallest step. What do you insist on? What is the shuffle step? It's a running step for the right distance. Yes. Why don't you use cross steps? Haha, cross steps. That's a running step for the furthest distance. So, why do I suggest this kind of small area? Even if you adjust in place. Actually, what is it? A combination of a hopping step and a small step. Blindly practicing cross steps. It means your hands and feet are not coordinated. Actually, the ball is in your hands. Just pivot in place. This is learning for the sake of learning, right? Exactly. It's in your hands. Just pivot once your balance is set. The ball is right here. When you're flicking, don't arch your back. If you arch your back during the flick, why are you leaning back? Lift it up. Are you leaning back too much? Your hand should go up. Good. Slow down a bit. Focus on the ball in the descending phase. This one is good in the descending phase. This is a loop, right? Flick it. Wow, you can feel the change yourself. Beautiful loop drive. Wow, such a beautiful loop drive. Good, flick with spin. Beautiful, flick with more spin. Excellent. Is it because you can only brush the ball over? Should the racket face be angled forward and slightly upward? Is it behind and below? Forward and to the side. Behind and below with the racket head. Is it simple? Then, try to more. Behind and below against behind and below. Behind and below against behind and below against behind and below. Yes, behind and below. It feels like you can hit the ball. It feels like you can't just push the ball. Otherwise, it's all thin shots. You're not pressing on the racket. You're already naturally leaning forward. If you press more, you'll go past it. Understand? Make some noise. When you retreat your arm, your hand is already open, and your hand is naturally leaning forward. Is the racket forming an angle with the ball? No need to intentionally press more. If you intentionally press more, you can only loop to the pure upper part of the ball. Can you find the middle upper part? Can't find it. Then I naturally lean by forward. Opening, can you find the upper part? But I feel like I naturally have a little hook. No hook at all. You're actually hooking. Ha ha ha. There really is no hook, right? Ah, you want to open, right, but you want to open, yet you open like this. Do you think you have a bit of hook? This way it's more hook. Do you think this is considered opening? Look, is this considered opening? Let me teach you a method. The racket head should never face diagonally forward. Do you think when you retreat the racket head faces backward and down? It opens backward and down, right? The more you do this, the less it opens. More digging, right? This is what opening means. Understand? Just this little issue. Naturally open, right? The racket head is facing backward and down. Okay, backward and down. He actually confused the one-step and crossover steps. Let me explain the first thing here. The difference between the one-step and crossover. Many people think that a one-step is when one foot steps out. A crossover step is also when one. But what is the biggest difference between the two? Look, it's a backhand loop. What is the purpose of landing? The setup. Does it involve both landing and setting up the shot at the same time? Right. This is a one-step. What is a crossover step? It is when you hit right after landing. It's still a step around. So, what does the crossover step? Those fast topspin balls. Balls with unique angles that are fast. I don't have time for a two-step approach. Although it's a mid-distance ball. But what do I need to do? I need to step around. Is stepping around hitting at the moment of landing? Whereas a one-step. What is a one-step? Look, including the forehand corner. Do we also use a one-step to hit balls in this corner? This kind of step around. Moving slightly forward towards the corner. Or when moving to the corner, should I set up the shot well? When moving to the corner, should I hit the ball? He's seizing this timing difference. So, how do we respond to fast topspin ball? Right, when there's no time. For shots that require a two-step approach. While with a crossover step, you're hitting right after landing. He's got the rhythm right. Smart. That's good. All right. Stable and accurate. What needs to change next? What does fierce mean? The quality needs to be spinned when I chop. Either I loop suddenly. This is what we call a fierce and spinned display of quality. Looping suddenly is also a display of quality. But isn't quality all about being powerful? Really? Okay. Awesome loop. A beautiful and spinny hook. Also a display of being fierce. Do you understand the concept? A spinny and fierce display. A beautiful hook. Wow, good job. Good core strength. The core strength doesn't rely on just the arms. A good player adds power through their core. Why? We talk about core strength. The core drives the movement. It can't just be empty words, right? When you first store up energy, the hands should be relaxed. Engage the core muscles. That's the core driving the movement. Engage the hips. This is the core driving the movement. When exerting force like this, extend your arm out. This is the core driving the movement. Bring the leg and arm back, right? Engage with the ball. This is the core driving the movement. Otherwise, store up energy and release it. If the core doesn't drive the movement of the hand, why call it core strength? Why? We need to speak logically. If your hands are just swinging around wildly, how can you say the core is driving the movement? Okay. Huddle together for warmth. Playing table tennis is the same. The body needs to work together as a unit. Hey, don't stubbornly insist on your core. Relax your hand and abdomen for the backhand. Relax your hand and wrist for the forehand. Alright, use your backhand and abdomen. Backhand with your abdomen. Okay, forehand with your shoulder. Hey, think about it. If your backhand is relaxed and follows the movement of your abdomen. Right, what about the forehand? Then it will be guided back in. As long as you go with the flow. Isn't that the core power generation? Guided aside, then guided back. Right, what is the hand doing? Relax and be guided aside. And he adjusts, he puts in more effort. Like this, the abdomen guides him out. He puts in more effort. The hand is relaxed and guided. When preparing the racket, when making a shot, adding a bit more power in the hand. When you're in this position, you'll see your elbow is actually behind. Is your hand still in front? Do you think you've cocked the racket? Actually, you're stuck. Look, there's no distance between your hand and the ball. If you don't push your elbow, don't press the paddle, but naturally follow through. Have you noticed the ball is here? You have such a big distance. Did I swing my arm out? Not using the big arm there. Right. I didn't move my hand. I just naturally followed through, creating this much distance and pushing your elbow back. Then pulling it. Hey. It will tear like that. Is it at the limit now? Elbow behind, hand in front, then you hit. How do you exert force? Right. But I'm not moving it. Providing space, right? This way the distance is even greater, right? Is it strong enough? The more you hold on to the paddle, the more you push the elbow. In the end, you'll have a great pull. Yet still no distance from the ball. Yes. Let the hand naturally follow through, instead of pushing the elbow back. Right. Doing it smoothly like this. So easy, right?
Read more about table tennis on my blog, PingSunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.